go.
Distance learning has been challenging for all of us, for the teachers, for the students, and for all of the family schedules involved. We've all had to grow from this. On the negative side, I don't get to see you every day, and we don't get to do those great hands-on projects where we really get to sit down and work together. On the positive side, I think I've really grown as a person. I've had to learn to think outside of the box and teach in a different way. And I hope that you've grown as a student from this experience as well.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Tippets one last time. Can't believe it is already week 8 and that this is how we are finishing out the year. I've had a lot of time to really think about these last 8 weeks, what really matters. And I did not ever imagine that I would be ending my 17th year of teaching this way. But luckily, I feel like there's a lot of positives to have gained from it. For example, I feel like I've learned a lot more about technology. I didn't even know Zoom existed before this. And I never used video conferencing the way that I do now with my English classes. I've learned so much about art that I did not know about because I don't usually teach visual art. And so it really pushed me to be more creative. So I'm back out here one last time in my beautiful garden, a place that makes me so happy because I also feel like in these last 8 weeks, I've changed so much and my garden has changed so much, but more than anything, my garden and I, and hopefully you, we've all grown and we've grown together, and I hope you feel the same way. These last 8 weeks, I feel like I've also become so much more creative and collaborative with Mr. Lubin and Mr. Fitz, and they've taught me a whole lot. I feel like I can't imagine teaching now without using WeVideo and Screencastify and making these videos. They've been so fun, and I think they're a wonderful learning tool. So I am looking forward to continuing that.
It's hard to believe, but here we are, the end of the craziest school year ever. I just hope that this is actually the craziest school year ever and that we don't have to do this again. I've learned a lot over the last few weeks. I've learned that I need to take care of myself both physically and mentally. The last few weeks have been really difficult for me. Nothing positive on the news, it seems. Lots of death, families, jobs, everything torn apart from the virus. And then the most recent events, the Black Lives Matter movement. I've learned that I also need to be a learner. I need to learn from my students, find out what their needs are, what their community needs are, and how I can be a better ally for them. I've gotten to spend some time with my family, extra time with our family. Because everything's been canceled, it's caused us to slow down, which has been great. We're not jumping in the car, going everywhere. We get to sit down and have dinner together, which has been fantastic. And for the first time in my 4 years at Lakelands Park, I've had teachers that are teaching the same content as me. And I'm very happy that I got to be teammates with Miss Tippets and Mr. Lubin. So, one last quick assignment for you guys to get done, and then you guys, the 2019-2020 school year, it's a wrap.
So this week there are 2 things left for you to do. One of the most important things that we're asking you to complete this week is a survey. As you complete this survey, we're asking you about all of your classes, all of your experiences in online learning, not just arts. Of course, if you have something specific you want to let us know that we did awesome in our arts classes, that you wish other classes would do too, that would be great. But again, as you see these questions, we want you to think about all of your classes and take your answers really seriously, because we're going to use your feedback to make sure that we make changes or that we continue doing things that worked for you next school year. Thank you for being so honest and for taking the time to complete this survey. The second thing that we would like to give you the opportunity to do is to go back and complete anything still from weeks 1 through 7. We are still excited to see your art and your creations from weeks 1 through 7, so please know that you can still turn all of those assignments in.
On our survey this week, we are going to ask you some open-ended questions. For example, what are the best parts of online learning? Or what could improve the online learning experience? We want you to compose a really thoughtful answer.
We've gotten a lot of questions about grades, so one thing I just want to remind everyone of is that we don't have traditional grades this quarter. You are either going to receive a pass or an incomplete for quarter 4. You will still see all of the letter grades for quarters 1 through 3, and this quarter you will see pass or incomplete. So how do you pass? Well, you want to make sure that you've been communicating with us, and then you want to make sure that you've turned in almost all of your work. When you see the 100, that means that you did a great job on the assignment, you completed it. A 75 means you did most of it, 50% means you did about half of it, or you didn't quite understand the assignment, and 0 means we're still waiting and hoping that you'll turn that assignment in. So for quarter 4, if you have turned in almost all of your assignments and have been communicating with us, you will see a pass as your grade.
All right, here we are, the summer of 2020. Summer that's going to look a lot different for many of us than our summers in the past. However, we want you guys to keep creating, keep being artistic, try to find new uses for old materials. I know for me, I've got some challenges ahead of me. I'm going to learn some new things with photography. I'm going to keep learning some new things with woodworking. And of course, I'm going to challenge myself by riding my bike. We hope you guys keep creating, and we can't wait to see you guys when you get back.
I want to say congratulations for making it through another school year. This might be the most unusual school year you've ever had. I think it is for me. But you did it. You made it. I look forward to seeing you soon. And for my 8th graders, good luck. I will really miss all of you.
So the time has come to say farewell to my 8th graders that I've had the pleasure of knowing. I want to wish you all the best in high school, and please keep in touch and let us know about your successes and what you're doing in high school. Come back and visit anytime. My door is always open to you. My 7th graders, I remember thinking I was so worried about getting to know you online, that I've never met you face to face and that I would only get to know you through a screen. But we did it. I'm excited that I've gotten to know you, and I really hope that I get to know you even more next year. So please feel free to stop by and say hi if I don't have the pleasure of having you in my English class next year. And current 6th graders, I really hope that I get to have you next year as 7th graders in the arts rotation. So please take care, everyone. Have a wonderful summer. I hope you find a great way of continuing to find peace and comfort and creativity through the arts, whether it's creating art or whether it's consuming it and taking a look at new movies, new books, new music. Just find something that makes you happy over the summer, and I look forward to seeing you back in the fall at Lakelands. Take care.
All right, it's time for some goodbyes. To my 6th graders, I hope I get to see you guys next year in 7th grade in the TV studio. To my 7th graders, if you're taking photography next year, get those cameras out, start looking for angles, looking for colors, looking for light. Get that practice going for 8th grade photography. To my 8th graders, I hope you guys have a great 9th grade year. It is no joke. Don't mess around with it. It's the most important year in high school. Good luck to you all. Work hard. Come by anytime.